Hello everyone, I'm Akanksha Mishra and you are watching our YouTube channel TMV Academy. In today's world, energy is more than just a utility bill. For industries, offices, hospitals and even retail chains, energy is a strategic resource. Managing it well means lower cost, higher efficiency and stronger sustainability performance. But here is the challenge. You can't improve what you don't measure. That is why energy performance indicators, that is ENPIs, as introduced in ISO 50006 are so important. They give us the numbers to track, compare and improve energy use. But many organizations make mistakes when setting these indicators, which makes the entire energy management process weak or misleading. In this lecture, we will explore the top 5 mistakes in setting energy indicators and most importantly, the lessons ISO 50006 teaches us to avoid them. Mistake 1. Choosing indicators that don't reflect real performance. One of the biggest mistakes is selecting indicators that look good on paper but don't actually show how energy is used. For example, a factory might set an ENPI as total electricity consumed per month. That is just a bill, not an indicator. It doesn't tell you whether the increase is due to higher production or wasted energy. ISO 50006 teaches us that ENPIs must link energy use to meaningful variables like kWh per ton of product, kWh per patient bed in a hospital, or kWh per square meter in an office. The lesson then? Pick indicators that connect energy with real output. Mistake 2. Ignoring normalization and variables. Another common mistake is failing to adjust for factors that influence energy use. Imagine a supermarket chain that tracks kWh per store, but ignores the fact that one store is twice the size of another, or a hospital that doesn't account for seasonal variations in HVAC use. Without normalization, comparisons are unfair and misleading. ISO 50006 insists on adjusting ENPIs for relevant variables like weather, occupancy, or production volume. The lesson then? Always normalize your data. Compare apples to apples, not apples to oranges. Mistake 3. Setting too many or too few indicators. Some organizations set a laundry list of indicators, trying to measure everything. Others only set 1 or 2, missing the bigger picture. Both approaches fail. Too many indicators create confusion. Too few hide critical energy patterns. ISO 50006 recommends striking a balance, selecting a focused set of key ENPIs that cover major energy uses without overwhelming the system. For example, a data center might track just 3: power usage effectiveness, server utilization, and cooling kWh per rack. The lesson about this? Quality over quantity. Pick the right few indicators that matter most. Now let's discuss about mistake 4. Not linking indicators to baselines. An ENPI without a baseline is like a runner without a starting line. Many organizations measure today's numbers but have no reference point to check whether things are getting better or worse. ISO 50006 emphasizes that ENPIs must always be tied to energy baselines, that is ENBs. For example, if your baseline shows 120 kWh per meter squared in 2023 and your ENPI in 2025 shows 100 kWh per meter squared, you have measurable proof of improvement. The lesson from this? Don't just measure, compare against your baseline. Now mistake 5. Ignoring continuous review and improvement. The final mistake is treating indicators as a one-time exercise. Some organizations set ENPIs once and then forget about them. But energy use changes over time. New equipment is installed, processes evolve, and occupancy levels shift. ISO 50006 teaches us that ENPIs must be regularly reviewed and updated to stay relevant. The lesson from this is energy indicators are not static. They must evolve with your organization. Now we are going to discuss the practical tips to avoid mistakes. Here are practical steps organizations can follow to set ENPIs the right way. Identify significant energy users like HVAC, lighting, or production lines. Choose indicators that link energy to output. not just absolute consumption. Normalize for variables, size, weather, occupancy, production. Tie indicators to baselines. Always have a starting point. Review regularly. Adjust as technology, processes, and goals evolve. Lessons from ISO 50006. Energy performance indicators are powerful tools, but only if used correctly. The top 5 mistakes: meaningless indicators, ignoring variables, too many or too few measures, missing baselines, and lack of review, can destroy their value. But the lessons from ISO 50006 are clear. Make your indicators meaningful, normalized, balanced, baseline linked, and continuously review. Get this right, and you will not only save energy, but also prove your sustainability story with confidence. Because in energy management, numbers don't lie unless you set them wrong. Thanks for watching this detailed session. I will see you in the next episode of TNV Academy.